I return to the White House more determined and more inspired than ever about the work there is to do and the future that lies ahead.
North American markets are racking up big losses as traders look past the outcome of a presidential campaign that saw Barack Obama get a mandate for a second term. There was early relief over the fact that at least there was a clear-cut winner, but that was overshadowed by pessimism over the prospects of Democrats and Republicans finding common ground in order to stop a series of tax hikes and steep spending cuts from taking effect at the end of the year. Investors worry this so-called fiscal cliff scenario would send the U.S. back into recession, at the same time dragging down other economies around the world, including Canada's. While the Democrats retain control of the White House, Congress is divided, with the Democrats also keeping their majority in the Senate, but Republicans are still in control of the House of Representatives. And in the words of one analyst, it's like nothing ever happened, since the results show there are no concrete signs that either Republicans or Democrats are any more willing to reach across the aisle and compromise.
In the weeks ahead, I also look forward to sitting down with Governor Romney to talk about where we can work together to move this country forward.
Investors feel they've seen this movie before, looking back to the summer of 2011 when negotiations over raising the U.S. debt limit dragged on, which thoroughly rattled markets. The parties have been dug in on key ideological issues. The Democrats insist that revenues have to go up to get those huge trillion-dollar deficits under control, and that means raising taxes, especially on the upper income brackets. Republicans say no way. They maintain the tax increases would just hurt the economy further, and they want to see tax cuts along with big cuts in spending. But there is one thing analysts agree on. If this whole fiscal cliff issue can be diffused, stocks would likely be in for some pretty big gains. From the Canadian Press, I'm Malcolm Morrison.